Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see all about withColumn in PySpark. We will cover what withColumn is all about, different approaches of creating data frames using withColumns. We will cover various practical use cases using withColumn, and we will also cover some of the disadvantages of using withColumn. withColumn is one of the transformation functions of a data frame. When we say transformation function, it doesn't change the existing data frame, it creates a new data frame with the transformed data because a data frame is immutable. withColumn is used to change the value of a column, convert the data type of an existing column, and to create a new column. withColumn takes two arguments. The first argument is the name of the new column, and the second argument is an expression that defines the value of the new column. These definitions will make more sense when we see practical implementation using various use cases. Let's take the first use case where we are going to add a new column and populate default values. Assume that we have an employee data and we are planning to add 10% increment for each employees. The requirement is to add a new column percentage increase and add the default value as 10%. And we are also going to add another column current timestamp, and we are going to populate the current date and time in the column. Here is my Spark session which is up and running, and here is my data set which has 4 columns: first name, age, department and salary. And I have created a data frame using the data set as well as the schema. And I have also displayed the corresponding schema. Here is my data frame and the corresponding schema information. Now the requirement is to add 2 new columns. Let me do that. I am adding 2 new columns, percentage increase as well as current timestamp using withColumn function. In the percentage increase, I am displaying the literal 10. In the current time field, I am displaying the current timestamp. In order to use the function name in the expression, I am also importing the corresponding function names. And I am printing the data frame again and the corresponding schema. Let me run this. Here is my new data frame which has the 2 additional new columns, percentage increase and the current timestamp. The percentage increase has the default value 10 and the current time has the current timestamp. And here is the corresponding schema information. Now let's see the next use case, update existing column using values of another existing column. Let's enhance our data set a bit. Now we have percentage increase column which has the percentage of salary increase. Now let's update the salary column based on the percentage increase. Here is our data frame which was used in the previous use case, which has the newly added column, percentage increase and the current timestamp. Now let's calculate the new salary based on the percentage increase. Let's do that. I am importing the column function because we are calculating the salary based on the salary column and the percentage increase column. Using withColumn function, I am updating the salary column with the expression given here. The salary is the sum of current salary plus the current salary multiplied by percentage increase into 1 by 100, which gives my new salary. And I am creating a new data frame, employee DF, and showing the result. Let me run this. Here is the result which has the updated salary. The salary column is in double data type with the precision and the scale. Now let's see the next use case, changing the data type of a column using withColumn transformation. Let's enhance our current data frame even more. My requirement is to change the salary column to integer data type so that the salary will be in whole number without the decimals. Let's implement that. Here is our data frame created in the previous use case where the salary has both numeric as well as the decimal values. And if you see here, the salary is in double data type. Now we are going to typecast this data type to integer. Let's implement that. Using withColumn function, I am changing the salary column and I am going to typecast it to integer. And I am printing the data frame and the corresponding schema. Let's implement that. Here is our data frame with the salary in integer format, and if you see here, the data type has changed to integer. Now let's see the next use case, conditional update using withColumn function. Let's enhance our data frame even more. Here is our data frame used in the previous use cases. We have two departments, Department IT and Department Finance. The requirement is to change the IT to Information Technology and populate the Finance Department as it is. Let's implement that. Here is our data frame used in the previous use case. In this exercise, we are going to change IT to Information Technology and we are going to print Finance as it is. Let's implement that. I am using the withColumn function along with when function. When the department is IT, I am changing that to Information Technology. Otherwise, I am printing the department as it is. At the end, I am printing the data frame. Let's run this. Here is our result. Now the department IT is getting populated as Information Technology and the department Finance is getting populated as it is. Now let's see the next use case on how to rename a column using withColumn function. In the same data frame that was used in the previous use case, the requirement is to change the column name percentage increase to bonus percentage. Here is our data frame which has the column percentage increase. Now we are going to rename the percentage increase to bonus percentage. Let's implement that. I am using withColumn renamed function and passing two parameters, percentage increase and the bonus percentage. Percentage increase is my existing column name and the bonus percentage is the new column name. Let me run this. Here is our new data frame which has the column name renamed to bonus percentage. Now let's see our next agenda, different approaches of creating data frame using withColumn. In our first use case, we added two new columns using this withColumn function. In this approach, we added both the withColumns in the source data frame. This is one approach of creating data frames using withColumn. And there is another approach. In this approach, we are explicitly mentioning the data frame name in each step. This is another way of creating data frame using withColumn function. Both the approaches results in same type of data. We have so far seen various advantages of using withColumn function. Now let's see some of the disadvantages of using withColumn function. As we all know, a data frame is immutable. Hence, we cannot change anything directly on a data frame. Whenever a withColumn is called, a new data frame is created for each operation. Because of this, inappropriate use of withColumn may result in out-of-memory issue. In this example of creating two new columns using withColumn that we saw earlier, we are using two withColumns. So, this might result in creating two different data frames. Because of this, inappropriate use of withColumn might result to out-of-memory issue. I hope you got a fair idea of what withColumn is all about, and I am very sure that you like this video. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.